I want to talk about this because I seen it
Mm-hmm.
in one of the groups that we follow,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I think I talked about it before when we did like the mid season. But I really think them
Mm-hmm.
cops did something more than just holding her down and putting a curse on her. Like I feel like they took her innocence from her.
I don't think, because I think they would have gave you more imagery for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I think
Well,
that they thought well, see, the thing is they thought them demons was going to kill her. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what they really did that not to just torment her. They didn't think that she was going to survive them.
yeah, because they did say she did anyway.
Mm-hmm.
so I guess I'm looking at like the filth that comes with whatever curse he put on her. So I was gonna look at
Mm-hmm.
more into it because it's just straight filth. Like even when you look at it from the astral projection type view, when Letty and Tick are with the ancestors, it looks like nothing but filth and pestilence. So, but that can just be from the person that cast that spell and the intentions of the spell. So,
Well, and I was also reading, somebody was saying like the cop that did it, that he's not an expert on magic, and
Right. He messy.
the curse that he put, exactly, the curse he put on her is similar to the curse that's on himself, and he don't know nothing else, so he don't really know. He just kind of like did something.
he walking around, he ain't nothing
So
but Frankenstein, just walking around.
yeah. Mm-hmm. They said like
That's why
he
I asked,
kind of
like,
did
do
a
y'all
curse, but
think
he didn't really understand. You know, remember when they be what they been calling Christina Williams? They done came up with a name with them. Uh,
oh, what Tina?
Wilstina. Wilstina. When
Not Will
Wilstina was when Wilstina was looking at him in the in like the closet, um,
Smith.
and he was dying. They never went back to that. So I don't
No.
like, she is like, all we seen is Will Stina looking at him, and just like whatever was happening with the eyes. I don't know if he was smizing, like he's really finally
I just
dead, or
assumed.
no, he's not really dying like I thought he was gonna die. So
No,
it was a
I
lot
assumed he
there.
died because he was like because they was all like, we can't get it to stop. We don't know. We did the spell right, and he was still gushing and oozing and shit. And she looked thoroughly satisfied. So I just thought he died.
Oh, okay. I
I
don't know.
thought.
My mind just went there because it's just like how he was put together, how he kept that other guy alive that was basically like a zombie. So
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mind was just wondering, did he put something over himself that would, protect him? Like regardless of what his body might go through, it would keep him, he's immortal.
no, because remember the
But
the
he's
um the dude from the house, the doctor, was always patching him up with them black folks that they was stealing.
it's because, see, yeah, that's the thing. He's not. He's immortal with conditions. He
Yeah,
has to
that's
keep
what I
getting new
mean too.
bodies because
He can't
he's only
rejuvenate.
immortal because he right. So
He
every
can
time
keep
he's injured,
living.
he hmm but he has to keep having a new vessel because the one he's got, it's not gonna last. He's gonna just rot away. So he has to keep doing that.
Yeah.
So we don't know if old boy really died or not.
Do you think he was keeping that
Um,
man in the closet not just for information, but also like to practice on?
or I think that because then they said that he was stealing.
Oh yeah, they
Um,
was looking for some money or something.
they was looking for some money. He stole some money, but of course, being that they probably had him, he was probably gonna use his parts.
Yeah,
But they was letting them rot too much.
that is true because he was stinking. Because D came in, was like it smelled like
She sure did say that.
So I mean, I don't know. I was just wondering, like, yeah, he trying to get information out of him, but he kept him around. He still was in there. That's why I was thinking.
Mm. Or maybe that, I don't know, maybe he didn't have time, or maybe he was waiting for that the body that he had to expire and was gonna switch out. I don't know. But see, that's what happens because he was not an expert in magic, so he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't even in the order.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't exactly know. That's why he looked messed up, and that's why um that curse that he put on D didn't really completely take her out. It, her arm was sacrificed in the process, but she still survived it, which will be interesting in a new season to see if he survived and if he finds out that D survived. Um that would make for an interesting episode to see that, but I
It
actually
was
wouldn't mind if
crazy
he
to
died
me.
because he was trash.
Do y'all think D would have been fine if Montrose hadn't grabbed her while she was beating the shit out of the twins? Topsy and Bopsy.
She was going in, wasn't she?
I think she might have won. She might have would have won if Montrose hadn't been holding her because he couldn't see where she was fighting.
Yeah. It actually bring up the twins.
And well, yeah.
Y'all brought it up there. I want to ask y'all, how y'all feel about people dressing up for Halloween or doing like cosplay of Topsy and what's the other name?
Bopsy.
Bopsy. Topsy and Bopsy. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, I'm kind of torn. Like, a part of me is like, I get why you want to do it because I was scared, so I was inspired.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I see why you would get upset about that imagery being, put out there. But
This the way I saw it. Um okay, because we know what the original Topsy,
yeah,
we know who she was originally. My thing is, if I feel like if they were, I would say don't dress up as Uncle Tom's Cabin Topsy and Bopsy because they were just Topsy was like just a pretty much like a slave, a tap dance slave, um, a stereotype of one at that. But Lovecraft, um, Topsy and Bopsy to me were demons.
yeah.
So I feel like dressing up as them two from Lovecraft, you are not doing the Uncle Tom's version, but you're not doing like the little dancing pickaninny. You're doing like scary cursing demons. So that's the way that
But
I
I
look
think
at it.
But you're still giving that imagery though. Like, even though
Mm-hmm.
it's from Lovecraft, you're still giving that hairstyle, the way the face is created.
yeah.
Some
Mm-hmm.
individuals, they might even do the dance with the hand out and not even know what they're doing in the moment, but just trying to, portray what they saw. And I mean, I can get why they're inspired, but at the same time, a part of me is like, do you understand why you should not do this? And that's the
And
side.
I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. I think that if people start dressing up like them, they're gonna lose sight of what it represents. Because the creators even said they don't want y'all to take this and make it a costume because it represents so much. And
Yes.
all that negativity, they turned it into horror to symbolize that shit was terrible.
And it's
Um,
still
yeah,
And the
pretty
thing is,
much.
they
So I
don't,
don't
and a
know.
lot of it is they don't want it to be, and they don't want it
Commercial.
to come and be culturally
there you
appropriated.
go.
Cause see, it's one thing
Because I
when
think
we do
I
it,
might.
but to see somebody in blackface doing it, even though they might just be like, I just wanted it to be that from Lovecraft,
Yeah.
but they would be going into it not knowing really where it came from, and then it
I
would be
mean,
offensive.
Desiree, what were you saying now?
oh, I was gonna say they don't want it to get commercialized either.
Mhm.
But then you also got that genre of people who don't even really know about Lovecraft, so they're gonna see it and they may only relate it to the pickaninnies and just be like, oh, they dressed up like pickaninnies, and that's gonna go over their head. They ain't gonna know what it was about. Now, them two girls that did it, they did it well.
They
And
did.
I can't knock it. The imagery was there, but at the same time, it's like, do we want to keep doing it? Like,
Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna ask you both this. First, I'm gonna start off with you, K Blind, cause I see where you're going with it. But how would you feel if someone outside of our race, because they watch Lovecraft, how would you feel if they did that as hard cosplay? You know, I dress up Tim Burton characters, all that is not my race, but I'll do that. So say if someone that is inspired from outside of our race was to dress up as those twins, how would you go up? How would you feel about that?
Well, see, the thing is, we're doing like me and Desiree, dressed up as characters who are they're not black, but we're not in whiteface. I didn't paint myself white to do it. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have to we didn't have to change races to do something else. It's becomes an issue when they have when they're in blackface, when they say, oh, I want to be so and so, but they have to be in blackface and do it. It's like you need to be a little bit more conscious of that. So I wouldn't, because I think by them doing that, that most of the time when other races are trying to dress as black people on whatever Halloween or party or costume, they end up doing it in blackface, and that's always the wrong thing to do. Like, you don't have to change your color to for us to get who you are. We get it. With that being said, I for them to do that, I'm not sure where they would be at education wise to think that that was a good idea. Because it's like it's got to be something in them that um, would get the racist connotation of it. And if not, ask somebody before you do.
no,
Ask somebody, because
no,
once,
because they do blackface after they done been told 1,000 times.
because that's what
Yeah,
I was just like. I'm not sure. Because that's what I was just like. I'm
they
not
dress up
sure
like they Jamaican,
why they wouldn't
dress up
know.
like they
Yeah, I
Mexican.
felt.
I mean,
Mm,
I'm probably gonna see somebody dress up like they Native American, ain't got a drop in their blood, but I'm just saying, like, that we know now. Obviously, that's not
yeah,
understood.
that's what I'm just like. I
I'm
don't.
saying, like, you trying to put your 2 cents in
I,
too.
I
But Desiree, like, how
uh,
you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hot headed. I don't feel like, uh, even if you're not in blackface, it's gonna bother me
Mm-hmm.
because if we weren't talking about Topsy and
mm,
Bopsy and we was talking about Sambo, we was talking about, I don't know, Uncle
if we was
Ben.
talking about anything
Uh,
Uncle Tom Cabin, we would be like, no, hell no,
exactly. If you
hell
dressed
no.
up like a lawn jockey, you gonna bother me. Anything that has a historically racist connotation for me, whether you do it in
Hmm.
blackface or not, when you dress up like that, it's kind of like a ridicule to me. Like you making fun of it, and the shit wasn't funny. Sambo wasn't funny. Pickaninnies wasn't funny. So when you start dressing up in costumes like it, it's like it's insensitive to what it represented for black people. Cause now y'all think it's cute, and I'm like, this is me for Halloween. So I wouldn't want that to become a Halloween costume going forward. That people dress up like, the Lovecraft version of Topsy and Bopsy blackface. No, because it's gonna rub you the wrong way if the wrong
Yeah.
person do it. So
And, and then people will be like, what was your reasoning but to do it? Because even if, like you said, even if they didn't put on black makeup and they said they want to be Topsy and Bopsy, okay, what did Topsy and Bopsy do in that episode? So they were brought out because a white person put a curse on this black child. So be like, so what? So be like, so what you trying to say?
right.
It was
I
still.
got, let me kind of come in here with a little interference. So I'm gonna say this because when I was like looking in different groups, I was noticing those
Mm-hmm.
that were not aware of certain things that we experience in our community were not able to relate to Lovecraft at all, to the point that they was like, I don't get it. And what's sad is that
Mm.
it even with some of our own people that would be like, I don't understand. It's just too much, or either this is just boring, I'm not getting it. So that's why I'm concerned that individuals will take the twins, the demon twins, as
Mm.
something, as like Desiree said, commercial, and use it as their defense, as, oh well, I got this from the show, and it was just a curse, or they were just demons, and not understand the deeply rooted meaning of
Yeah,
what was being portrayed.
that's why I'm at with that.
And that's my concern. I understand from the director's point of view, everything. I get it. I was scared. Like, I felt like they were coming for me and was going to take me back to that time, to where we had to experience what was going on. But I just don't want to see somebody out here with the hairdo and everything. Like, I just can see myself going off. And I have worked on my shadow side very long enough to say I came a long way. But that right there, if I was to see someone in that costume, I don't know how I would react. You two, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
Like,
gonna be very
I think it's
angry black woman, the typical, because I ain't gonna be feeling it.
not one bit. And
because it
even
will
if
still be
our
like
community,
we'd be
I
like,
might be like, you did that. I might ask. I don't know. That was just a
and
question.
okay, and speaking on that, it's like on that same note, we talk about people just not having the knowledge of it, and think about it's not enough Black
Read a book.
people know
I'm tired of this.
about racist stereotypes from the past. But see, that even can apply to like religion and spirituality. Like some people was just they just like all of that stuff that happened at the end, people did not get. They were not, and they weren't connecting it, and so therefore it's like, oh well, that didn't make sense to me. And it's just like, because you don't know. That comes from like lack of knowledge, so you don't know. um
I think it's funny how when when she said that she took back all the power, and it's just for a certain community. Like, seriously, just imagine somebody had made a comment like, the students from Harry Potter wake up in the morning trying to do their spells. Like,
Y'all petty, y'all petty.
how they gonna respond?
I know, just think about it, just like in the word, like think about like the wizards waking up the next day tapping their wands.
And it's like, wait,
Why is it not
Yeah.
working? Going back, looking through their little books, like,
And the whole time they was doing the ritual, Harry little scar was just burning. It was just burning.
okay. How come you think
like,
they
hey,
that lightning bolt? Because that's Harry's symbol too.
magic probably is a symbol of magic. Mitra, where you look? Show that again. You have the little. Speaking of little magic book, the little, the hocus pocus book.
Got it back here. Hold
Y'all, I'm like, this is the coolest thing. Look at that.
It's handmade by my homegirl,
Oh,
child, work, all Dollar Tree. Seriously.
she made it.
Yes.
Wow.
And then this
Oh,
part,
that. Mm-hmm.
cricket.
Amazing world of the creepy honey.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I like
That's
it.
that's amazing. She could sell those around
Oh
Halloween time.
yeah,
That looks really good.
that's my homegirl who made my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
No, I be trying to tell her, like, girl, you can sell your stuff. Like,
Yeah.
she
She
could,
should.
she
Tell
could
her
be
that looks amazing.
I let her know.
Like girl need to be out here selling yellow creations and stuff. Um
Y'all want to
speaking
know
of things
something
that
else?
were made,
I
shout out
did
go
before you get that part. My homegirl Vietnamese.
ahead.
Excuse still. She still got the excuse.
That's who made the book. So she probably know what's her name. I Foxtail lady.
Used to live.
Okay.
Trying to hold in my wine. But speaking of, shout out to Desiree for making our lovely fan gifts this month. They were very,
Yes,
very
they were.
wonderful. I would have got in the contest myself, but it was for y'all.
Yes.
I saw two of our winners got their stuff. If our
Hmm.
third winner, let me know if you didn't receive your box.
Yes,
So I can track that down, rectify that. Or
I'm
if
gonna
you
hit
did
her
receive
up.
it, you didn't have to take no picture. Just let me know you got it.
I'm gonna hit her up to see if she make sure she got it. Send her a message. But um, you guys, okay. What was your favorite part um
But she
of the
asking me
season
questions that
finale
don't
of
have
Lovecraft? Yes.
asking questions that don't have answers.
You don't
Um,
know. So what you don't know. Think about it. You got to have at least one favorite part of the season finale.
my favorite part.
Top
I mean,
three.
I
Top two.
cried
I
the
know.
whole
I
time,
know. I know.
but when Letty came back and she stood there and said, "That right there just was." I know that's sappy, y'all, but to me it was just so much because he was dying, thinking that his woman was already dead, which includes his child, which includes
Mm-hmm.
his legacy. On the reason why he was even going through with everything, and to see that his legacy was still going to continue. I really that was my part.
Okay. Before I get to mine, all right, smile, ladies. One good time so everybody can see who we are. Catch this, you guys. Tell us who we are to get that last fan prize. And you might be the winner. Okay, my favorite part. Well, I do like the part where Christina know like
What did he?
this is a yeah, magic is ours now. And despite how people feel about Dee crossing over to the dark side, I don't think she crossed over to the dark side. I think she just fed up. But I like that part at the end. Actually, I like her walk in, like her and Sprinkles right behind her. I like how she walked in because see, I actually thought that she was gonna tell Sprinkles to handle her.
Oh no, Sprinkles that they enjoying his.
Exactly.
And she just
Like Sprinkles is like,
I think
like
I was just about to say that was my favorite part at the end, the very end. She was just like, "You just don't learn," and that
mm-hmm.
y'all gonna call me horrible, but that crunch was it for me.
see, by you saying that you just don't learn makes me wonder, did Dee really know that Christina wasn't gonna learn? Like if she was have an opportunity that she would still mess something up? Because for Tit to say the lady with the robotic arm and we see Dee with an arm, I don't know. I just pieced her with being the woman from the future.
She is. She most definitely is the woman from the future. Um,
Mm,
she might have been a grown woman in the future. We don't know, but definitely she was the one who pushed him back through that portal.
But she be knowing some things. That's what I'm getting at. So like, did she
But
like know?
they haven't touched on, I feel like, whatever she got going on, and I haven't read the book, so if it's something in the books, y'all, my bad. But I feel like she got something going on because the maps, she was able to draw all them symbols in them places, and then the like season, she just kind of felt in tune to everything. And then her comic book, she drew Orinthia blue, and then her mama hair turned blue at the time machine. Like, I don't know. I feel like she got something she ain't tapped into yet. And then dealing with Topsy and Bopsy, that is not their names, is it? I don't know.
I think it is. Like, or is it one that we gave in the group?
But dealing with them brought her some more like knowledge of self and control of what she got going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think
you're right. Like with all of that, so that's why I was like wondering, like if she saw where Christina did have an opportunity and she just messed it up. So she like, no, you know what? You ain't learned, and killed her. You know, that's just I be thinking all outside the box.
But no, I also picked up on that scene because I felt like she was reaching out to D, like, oh, it's D. She the child. Help me. Like, you didn't ask nobody else to help you. Why you asking D to help you? You trying to take advantage of her, just like you keep taking advantage of the sincere people in the bunch. You took advantage of Ruby. Even if you loved her, I still felt like you take advantage of her. And Ruby didn't hear that, understand that to the end. And you saw that moment that she realized it and was like, God damn.
You know what? And that's what I thought too, because Christina good at taking advantage of people. For all the Christina fans out there that say, "Oh, Christina never did nothing wrong. She really was helping Ruby."
Conniving little thing.
I finna say, y'all, Christina hurt me when she said, "I don't want to kill Tick. It's just part of the ritual." Bitch, you ain't got to do the ritual though.
Or even when she said that she didn't care when Ruby was explaining about, you know, being black and hardships, and she was just like, I don't care. Okay,
but she lied.
And see, and they still think she redeemed herself. They was like, no, but she redeemed herself because she went and
no, I think she did that. Yes, she had little feelings for Ruby. Yes, granted that, but I think she also did it to gain some type of feeling, some emotion, some type of way to relate to us, so that whenever her plan was to go down, she could be natural. She don't know what we experience. She don't understand what that feels like. So I think it was like a dual purpose. I don't think she just did it just for Ruby. I think she did it to gain an understanding of what it feel like physically to have to go through that. But I will say this, that they was talking about in the groups that's so messy, but it make you think about it. Do you think Christina was sleeping with that woman the whole time? The one from the village that she used her body for Ruby? Do you think she did that to her? Like, but she was sleeping with Ruby as
William.
You know, as William, but she was sleeping with Ruby as a white woman too. Like Ruby being the white woman.
But see, the thing is, Christina may have been whoever she needed to be to them to gain access to that person. So she might have been whoever that person needed.
She could have been somebody else. Dang.
Exactly. She could have been whoever they needed for them to get access. Because see, for anybody that says, for anybody that say Ruby, no, that Christina really cared about Ruby, if you really care about somebody, why would you put their ass in a coma, steal their DNA, exploit their sister,
kill their nephew,
and kill try to kill the nephew and kill the father of the sister's baby? Like, you don't love somebody or care about somebody if you was gonna do all of that. So I'm just
y'all missing it. And I'm gonna say this. That was the point. Christina was what them other folks is when they think they being allies or they think they doing a good thing, but at the
Girl,
end of the day, selfish. It's all selfish. When it come down to what they need, it's always gonna come first. So you can love me today. I'm your friend. I got black friends. All of that, and genuinely mean it until it don't self-serve you no more. And
that
then
is it.
it's all about you.
Exactly, because you can't care about somebody enough to manipulate their family like that. Like, how much do you really care about them to manipulate their family? And just like people were thinking that, oh no, I think Ruby really cared about Christina. No, Ruby didn't care about her neither. Ruby saw a white man that had money, that looked rich and wealthy, and said, boom, let me go after him. Then she was just like, oh, Christillium will Stina is
I think
offering
Ruby gonna pop
her
up. I think she has some feelings.
magic. They
She
keep magic,
did.
but she was only there for the match. She kept going there for what they could do for her.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask a question that my cousin asked me. He hit me up in my inbox and was like, "Cuz I know you like Lovecraft. Let me ask you this question. If you had the opportunity that Ruby had,
Hell no. Uh-oh.
Hold on, we can't hear you, Jade.
Did you mute yourself?
okay, am I back on good?
Yep.
Yes, we can hear
All
you
right.
now.
So what I was saying, I don't know where I left off at, but
He asked you what the question he was gonna
okay,
ask.
so the question was,
Mm-hmm.
how would you go about the opportunity that Ruby had with her being able to experience being a whole nother race and having that white privilege? How would you have conducted yourself? I told him, first of all, that I was disappointed in what she did. Like, yes, she enjoyed herself for a day. That's not what I'm talking about. When she knocked down Sister Girl in the mall, like, yes, she was upset that she had an opportunity that she felt as though that she was supposed to have. She didn't uplift her. She like knocked her down and was like, "Oh, well, you don't have this and you don't have that," and and pushed her to the side. I felt like she kind of was a little selfish. I would have tried to do something more for the black community. I would have tried to do something like maybe donate some money or get somebody else to sponsor some money to go talk with them,
Mm-hmm.
and try to help out my people with the privilege that I had. And I would have did it one time because I would have felt like I was manipulated and raped from
Yeah.
what she did. Because first of all, she made her have
Mm-hmm.
intercourse with the same sex without knowing. And
And the
then
promise of her of like having a better life, she enticed her by seeming like she was a rich, white, handsome man
yeah,
that was attracted to her while she was at her lowest point. That's manipulation.
But see, here's my
girl,
thing though. She wasn't having sex with no white woman because
Mm-hmm.
magically she had to
Yep.
have all the same shit William had.
I know, but
So
mentally though, I'm talking about that emotional. Like, yeah, she got the body, but that's still Christina.
yeah,
Christillium.
Christina.
I get what you. I get it. Like physically,
Wilstina.
it's a man. But to me, I'm just saying, me honestly, Desiree, like in my mind, I would be pissed off because I'd be like, I slept with
But I
you.
thought she was a dude. You know what? That's how dudes be feeling when they slip up on these people who don't be honest. I can
Trans,
see
you get what I'm saying now? Like, I'm not knocking, do what you do, but
Mm-hmm.
don't tell me something that's not true. Don't get me out here
Yeah.
thinking one thing and you something else.
true enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's
I don't think I know what I would do in that opportunity. Like if I had the chance to be a white lady for a day, I don't know. I couldn't even think of what I would do because I don't know, y'all. That's something I gotta sit on. I couldn't even. I don't know.
You don't know what you would do.
No, I
I try
think
to
it
get
was
somebody
completely
money to
opposite for
give
me.
my folks. That would be my main thing. Like somebody like I like go to someone that I notice in the white community that's wanting to give out money to, either look a certain way or to really help and let them know like, hey,
Mhm.
well, this child wants a scholarship to go to here. Like that's where my mind would go. Instead of thinking like, oh, let me go in here and take my rage out on this person because they have something that I've been wanting or they
Mm-hmm.
have a certain power that I don't have. I don't know. I don't know.
That
Still,
reminds me
But
of
see,
that
it's like it
reminds me
sounds
of
nice, but what about your temper when it happens when the racism happens and you forget what color that you pretended to be?
that was what my mom was at. Like, I can't get too buddy in there because then I'm thinking in my head, wait a minute. Unless I'm on a
Mm-hmm.
sabotage mission like the Black Klansman, I do something.
that's right. It's just when he threw me that question, like that was my answer, but it's just like having to be able to execute it and then having to time everything, knowing like, oh my gosh, I have 5 minutes before my body decompose, or
Listen, that
Mm-hmm.
that muffin is too much for me. I'll never need to see that again. Mm-mm.
but didn't it seem like she kept doing it faster and faster each time that she took the potion?
Well, and I
Like,
think Christina said that like William said that it would get easier. The first time was always the worst or something like that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was part of it, but it would just seem like the first time it lasted longer. Like she went to an ice cream parlor, she walked around for the day and all that good stuff. She was working, had a whole life, but then it would be like she took a potion to have intercourse with William, which that ain't up what 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Because see, her emotion when she was just in it to just say, "Hey, I want to be disguised as a white woman," it's different than when you trying to really, really go through life and then like you now know there's dual you. Like first she was just like, "I'm just gonna be strictly this person," but when you're trying to be Ruby and this person at the same time, your emotions keep crossing, and she can't stay in that form when her emotions get in it. And that was the
But she
problem.
was
Every time she
emotional
got
with that bloody shoe though. She
and
was
she's
emotional.
and remember, but she didn't last long because by the end of it, she was back herself again.
That is true. She was doing that motive, like while she was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Mm-hmm.
But see, I thought she did that on purpose because she said she wanted him
oh
to know.
yeah, she wanted him to see that she was black. So
Y'all, what do
maybe
you think
she
he
did
told?
learn that it took a certain type of like rage or a certain type
Mm-hmm.
of potency of her emotion. Maybe she figured it out.
Yeah, what do you think he told people?
Not
He
a damn
probably just
thing.
checked himself in a psych ward. What you said, Desiree?
Not a darn thing. He can't tell nobody that.
He walking around with a little his y'all excuse me TMI, but his booty hole looking like me. He was walking around all day long. I don't think he told nobody. I'm
No.
Okay.
with you. Like, what you gonna say? Because they're not gonna believe him that the woman that was working was black. They're gonna be like, she white.
Yeah. That's right. That's too embarrassing to tell anyone. Too
What he
embarrassing.
gonna tell his wife when he get home? Like,
Not a darn thing.
Well, that's what you get for being a bigot.
how to
So,
go? Ooh,
you guys, guess what?
chicken butt.
We got a winner.
Who that is?
Latanya Sampson McDonald, aka
Yay!
actress, aka host the Live and Be Great podcast, aka marriage and family therapist. She
Okay, partner with the fifth column.
Yep, she wrote in our Horror and Hooch Facebook group. She got everybody's costumes.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, her avatar so cute.
So we good. Yeah, Tanya, you are,
Congratulations.
yes,
Congratulations.
you are the last winner of our horror and hooch fan giveaway. You got the last prize. That's what's up.
But and I think the one that was probably the hardest was Miss J Astro down here, cause if anybody paid attention, I didn't gave you a dead giveaway behind me. Uh Hey Bly got a dead giveaway behind her. So you really had to know the movie to get Jade Astro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I thought about it because I had it's a associate that went to Savannah State, and he dressed up as August.
I seen
Yeah.
I seen that
Yeah,
online today. Did you post it?
yeah,
Okay.
Wait,
He was on
hold on. I gotta do a screen share. I'm gonna do a screen
yeah.
share
Do
on
a
that,
screen
y'all.
share of
Hold on.
his hair, everything, like how he holding his face and everything, looking just like him. And I told him, I said, man, you inspired me to do a Jada. Like you made me do it. Like I thought about doing something about Jada. So Demon Night in the Loop.
You did. It's on your Instagram. Let me go. I got to go find that.
Oh, it's on Facebook too. It's on my story. Or I can post it on our Facebook, Horror and Hooch.
Oh goodness. Hold on. Yeah, post it so I can screen share and tell me when it's up there.
All right.
Cause y'all got to see this.
I'm talking about looking just like him.
I love the costumes that get real creative because who the hell would have thought of that? Who?
I mean, like, come on.
Who said when?
Who, who does that?
Who does that? Oh goodness. I got to show y'all. I got to pull this up on the screen share.
Okay, let me get it together. Cause I gotta do all the little editing to it. You know, when you screenshot, then you gotta crop it out.
I'm trying to think. Did I see any real interesting
But he's a model, so he know how to pick up on those, you know, cues and body language and.
I'm trying to think. Who did I see any real creative just random costumes?
Oh, we got a Beetlejuice on our Horror and Hooch. Oh, okay, I put it on there.
Okay, yeah, we might just we're gonna scroll through the horror and hooch page because we got a lot of costumes up there. We wanna show y'all. So let me get there. And we're gonna pull these up because I want these images to be on the actual. I'm just looking at it now. Hold on, let me screen.
It's up there, ain't it?
Uh-huh. Look. Y'all look at it.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at it. Oh Lord.
Why?
Looking just like.
Wait, where'd he get that t-shirt from?
Done made a t-shirt, girl. Done made a t-shirt. You hear me?
He played too much.
I'm talking about to the jacket, everything.
Look at this twist out.
You see it? Girl. I'm talking about got the ombre going. You better do that.
He played too much. What else? We got us a Tanya, the winner up here. Yeah, she got that.
Yes, girl.
There go them costumes. We got it. There go that winner there.
Look
Okay.
at Kwani. She looking good. I like her Beetlejuice.
We got Marquand. Love it. Love her twist too, by the way.
And the green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see you, B. Right. I see you. You know what? He been having Halloween suits like all this week. You know, I gotta give it to him.
He been showing out.
Brian, I don't know where you be getting these suits from, but he been showing out this week. Let's see who what.
Take my strong hand. Howdy ho, me and Girl, I was like, I gotta make up since I ain't put no music on there. Let me start posting stuff.
I didn't see this one earlier, Beach.
He looked just like him too, don't he?
Oh goodness. Oh, my stomach hurt. I didn't see this one earlier. Oh God. Oh Lord Jesus, I didn't see that one. Hold on. Let me keep going.
What somebody said, go up. What they said? My friend on Facebook, he stayed down the road from me. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, Kiva reply to that. Or can I reply? Or is that you? Kiva reply, be like, oh my God.
Wow.
Here. I want a picture with strong hand. Let me go make my comment. I want a picture.
I couldn't imagine that being my neighbor. Oh gosh. Desiree said, "Oh boy, been posting daily."
Your ass.
Y'all, Desiree still with us. Simba is demanding at this hour. So she had to go. Yo, oh God. Oh my God. So I'm gonna take my strong hand. Why? I gotta move on.
Take my strong hand. Girl, all he missing is a turkey.
Girl, if he had a piece of turkey, I'll be done. I'll be on the floor. I'll be on the damn floor. Oh goodness. Oh, look at the chipmunks. I love it. Come on. I love it. I would have never thought to do that. I don't know how you thought that in your mind to do that costume, but girl.
Thank you.
Child, my little one, 3 costumes this year. 3.
Which we figured. Look who her mama is.
Right.
You know, wait. She's like, Mama, I need 5 costumes. Okay.
And she decides all her costumes. Really, she picks them out. She told me earlier this year when she wanted to be Spider Girl. Then last week she said she wanted to be Butterfly, and then she had this Wonder Woman dress. So I'm like, well, technically I had 3 costumes because our pre-Halloween we were Hocus Pocus, and then yesterday I was Sister Night, and then now today Lydia. So
okay,
we both had 3 costumes. See, there go her other one, number 2.
I was a butterfly.
Yeah, this
was girl. I had to post this. They nailed that. They did that. They look just like it.
Yes. Only old school y'all know about this, y'all. 80s babies will know about this one, y'all. Y'all new Gen Z people, y'all ain't got this one yet. Let's see. And look at the pumpkin.
Look at the newborn.
Look at the pumpkin in her little pumpkin dress. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this later, y'all. Spell. I've been hearing good things about that. I'm gonna watch that later. There he go, y'all.
There go.
There goes Simba. I got some candy for you, TJ. Don't tell Tommy.
Okay,
we got some trick-or-treat candy for you. And she did that with that makeup, y'all.
Okay, she did that.
Y'all didn't catch that earlier. She was on that one.
Girl, look at Lala.
Yes. When is the new? Well, yeah, I guess the pandemic put a damper on things, but we're supposed to be getting our Black Ariel soon, anyway. Oh, and look at Snow White.
Ain't she cute?
And that crown, I love it.
Yes.
I love that little crown. It's just sparkly. It's so cute. Oh, and she got her little wand too. Okay.
Yeah, she's holding it down, girl. Now this was so adorable. Play that, girl.
Let me see if they let me play the audio. Hold on.
If not, I'll play
Get it. Get it.
it.
Get
Girl, it ain't playing.
it wouldn't. I can hear it. I thought y'all could. My computer is tripping. Y'all go to our horror hooch
Yeah.
page. My buddy over here is getting it, killing this thriller, killing it. Look at him.
It's just
Y'all
that
better get to that thriller. Yes, yes. That's the same way I feel when I hear that song. Come on, y'all. Let's see. I know we got some more costume. Hold on. Was that the end? Oh yeah, there we go. And that was her first costume, y'all. My child in her costumes. And that was mine from yesterday. And let me see. And Jade, you had a couple of them the other day. There
man,
was that
had
Topsy and
I
Bopsy
don't
we was talking about.
know.
Brian and his another suit.
I don't wore 3
There you
costumes.
go. Look.
Hey. I was, I was a butterfly too. Oh, look at my other guy, baby Z. Where in the world is?
Oh man. Oh y'all, we have fun with y'all this Halloween. Oh goodness. Y'all, I hope y'all have found some kind of way to have fun in this pandemic. We still did. Like my daughter, she celebrated. They had a Halloween party, pumpkin patch, trick or treating at her dance class. There was trick or treaters in our neighborhood, so she helped um, pass out candy and stuff. So we hope y'all found a way to enjoy. We also had a lot of good movies. You know what? I watched a lot of um, movies I haven't seen this month. I watched The Following for the first time. I watched Slender Man, Black Box, which was new,
How
Bad
did you like
Hair.
that? Cause I had watched it and I was
Mhm.
like, you wanna go watch it. Felicia Rashad did her thing, didn't she?
Yes, I love it. And still got a couple more. I still got to watch Spell and
Have
this
you
other
watched
movie.
Blood Book?
I gotta finish that. I gotta go back to it. I started on it, but when I was watching it, I was
Mm-hmm.
doing writing a paper. So I'm gonna go back and finish that.
Okay.
And the other movie that came, what is it? I just showed y'all. Let me see. I think it came out today. His House. I gotta watch His House. And I gotta watch Spell to get my last couple of horror at the last minute. Mitra, what else did you watch new this month?
Okay, so you know me, I go off and watch all kinds of stuff, different um nationalities and all. So I was watching something called Godiver on Netflix. I've
Mm-mm,
watched Black Box as well.
mm-mm,
On Hulu, they have shorts, um, Huluween, so you can go on there,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
bite-sized little mini stories. I've also watched another show on, it was a movie, not a show, but a movie on Prime called Evil Eye. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
House did it. Another one, Bloomhouse did. I gotta think about it. Oh my gosh, what was the name of it?
Was it something about lies or something?
Yes, and that's the one
Something
I need
like
to go
that.
back and finish.
I didn't finish that one either. I got halfway through it, but I was watching that one too.
So that's what I've been digesting. And a part of me, I probably do it tomorrow because, like, we've been doing so much this weekend that
Mm.
I I haven't really had time like to do like cleaning and stuff. So I was thinking like maybe I can do Goosebumps tomorrow. Like I wanted to tap into that and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta because I'm gonna probably watch. I'll probably watch Spell tonight because y'all
What
still
is
gotta
spell
write a
and where is
paper.
it
It's got Omari Hardwick and Loretta Devine,
Okay.
and I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. I think somebody said that they watched it on maybe Amazon. I think. Let me see. I had to go to the group and see, but I think somebody said that they watched it on Amazon. But I'm definitely going to get that one in tonight. Yeah, I gotta keep scrolling past this August Alsina in this strong hand. 'Cause-
Girl, the dude that did the August Alsina, his name is Rashad, and he went to Savannah State. He's a Savannah State alumni. He was on the track
Oh
team.
goodness.
You don't remember?
I must. Oh, I'm gonna go. Let me go back and look at that pic because I can't see through August, but I probably do. If he was Savannah State, I can't see through August. Okay, yeah, they said it's on Amazon. The
Okay.
movie Spell. So yeah, I'm gonna catch that one because they said that was good, and then tomorrow I'll probably watch His House. But but yeah, I'm tired. I can't get that picture of my y'all. Y'all go to Horror and Hooch on Facebook.
Yeah,
You want to laugh?
blood off of me, girl. It's time for me to go take a bath.
Yes, but yes, I applaud you because I would have never thought of that. Okay, and I love that movie, by the way. That's one of my favorites. I
It,
love that, but I would have never thought to pull that off.
I told you I really want to
That
tap
was good.
into doing the horror makeup. So like,
Mm-hmm.
why not start with myself? And my husband doesn't know it, but he's gonna be next because I have skin, so I need to try on different,
Mm-hmm.
individuals. So
That's
thank
awesome. That's
you.
Yes, I love it. We step our game up every single year. Thank you guys for joining us on Halloween on our third anniversary podcast and join. Even though Facebook tried to cut us out earlier, we came right back and we still watched some Lovecraft. Joining us for our Lovecraft
Hey, who
conversation.
told?
I'm telling you, somebody behave. Somebody probably said, "Oh, they ain't finna do this."
Gosh, we ain't trying to watch the whole thing, but
Okay, let us have it. And we still got a piece of it. So, joining us for our Lovecraft conversation to wrap up the season. We are really hoping and praying that HBO renews it so that we can get that season 2. And going through our page of Halloween costumes, shout out to Tanya again. She got all 3 of our costumes. So you are the last winner of this month. Everybody else who was winners this month, and Horror and Hooch is not done. We still got a lot left in us, y'all. We got like what 3 interviews left for them.
I'm excited for our next one.
Yeah, we got a lot. We still got a lot going on. Happy Halloween, you guys. I'm about to go see if these kids left any candy, because if they did, I'm about to go eat some. Watch watch spell and write this paper, and and it's 2 more hours until my birthday. So
Time go back tonight.
oh, might get an extra. I need that extra hour of sleep, y'all, because see, this paper is draining me. I need that extra hour. So let me go hit up this movie and start off by pour me some more of this, because this
Okay.
is
All right. Happy
that's
Halloween.
Halloween.
Hallelujah.